Hey Siri, ask agent.
What's the text?
Email Elon Musk saying hi. Move my 1 p.m. meeting to 4 p.m. And also tell me a dad joke.
I've emailed Elon saying hi and moved your meeting with Aron to 4 p.m. today. And Harry, your trademark sign S a dad joke for you. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. You're all set.
Alright, so I think most of us barely use Siri. At least I don't. But if I do, it's just for some like quick and easy tasks like start a timer or call mom or whatever. But now you can hook Siri up into your own n8n AI agent. So let's get into it. Alright, so really quickly how it works is I ask Siri, hey Siri, ask agent.
What's the text?
And by doing that, I just activated an iPhone shortcut where Siri asks me, how can I help you? Or, what's the text? And then I give Siri my prompt for the AI agent. Then she sends that through a webhook to my AI agent inside of n8n, which is connected to a bunch of tools. And once the agent is finished doing, its tasks using the tools, it sends that output to a summarization AI node, which is basically just the output of this, but more clear and summarized so that Siri can read it out loud without having a heart attack. And then it logs the chat inside of Google Sheets, just so I can, refer back to old conversations if I forget something what we talked about. Then it responds back to the iPhone shortcut through the webhook, and Siri reads the output from the summarization AI node out loud. Then she asks me if I need anything else. If I say no, it just ends the workflow. If I say yes, it loops back around to how can I help you? So you can just imagine, how powerful this is instead of, having to go into some software or, chat bubble. As long as you have your iPhone with you, next to you, you can just speak out loud and say, hey Siri, ask agent.
What's the text?
So yeah, really powerful. All right, so let's do some tests here. As you can see, I have a meeting here with Aron at 1 p.m. I'll ask it to reschedule that to 3 p.m. and also send an email to Aron telling him that I can't make it. So, hey Siri, ask agent.
What's the text?
Can you please move the 1 p.m. meeting I have today with Aron and to 3 p.m. and also tell him I can't make it, unfortunately, and ask him if I can reschedule and if that works for him.
I've moved your meeting with Aron to 3 p.m. today and emailed him about the change. You're all set. Need anything else? If so, please say yes. What's the text?
Perfect, thank you. No, I'm good, thanks.
No worries. Have a great day.
All right, so as you can see, it moved the meeting to 3 p.m. and it should also send an email to Aron. Let's see. 9:46. Yeah, unfortunately, I won't be able to make it to our meeting at 1 p.m. today. Would it be possible to reschedule to 3 p.m.? So that's, you can see that it doesn't sign off. That's just because we have to prompt the AI agent. So, put in a prompt here to sign off as Aron. That's just something to note. But yeah. Alright, so like I said, it all begins with the iPhone shortcut. So when you ask Siri, hey Siri, ask agent, it dictates the text, so just listens for the prompt. Then it gives that text to the webhook. So it calls this URL here. And once it receives the contents of that webhook, it speaks that. And then it also asks you if you need anything else. If so, please say yes. And then you just say yes or no or something else. And only if the content of this is yes, it runs the automation again. So, loops back around like I showed you. But if not, it just says, no worries, have a great day, and ends. So, I know this may look complicated, but it's really simple. And the only thing you have to change in this template is this URL here. And by the way, you can implement this yourself. You can just download the template and the n8n blueprint in the for free in the link in the description. But yeah, you just replace this URL with your own. So if you go into n8n and open the webhook here, you have the test URL and the production URL. Obviously use the test one when you're testing, and once you're ready, you can just switch it to this one and activate it. And then whenever you say, hey Siri, ask agent, it will detect that and obviously just run. On the n8n side of things, we have the webhook as the input, like I've been mentioning, and that input goes into the AI agent. And I won't go into details how this works, but briefly, we have the OpenAI chat model. Obviously, you can connect to this to whatever you like, Anthropic, Gemini, OpenAI, whatever. And then you have just for simplicity, we have the window buffer memory. You don't need to hook this up, but I found that it's good. Then I've hooked up a couple of tools. So in this case, we have the Gmail notes, we have a contact database, we have the Google Calendar, we have Tably, which is just a web search tool for LLMs, and then just Wikipedia. And obviously you can, hook up whatever you like to this. And it then has a bunch of tools here, endless tools that you can add. This is only, of course, a demo. Hopefully this inspires you to create a better version of this. And then the output goes to the summarization output, which is, like I mentioned, just a simplified and summarized output of this, so that Siri can read it out loud, because sometimes the special characters get a bit mixed up, so you can't really read them, which is strange, but it is what it is. And yeah, then we have the response to the webhook essentially, and then the output in the Google Sheet just for a log. So this is it. It's really simple. Like I've been doing some tests here. So if I'm on the go and I forgot what I asked Siri and what it did, I can just go into here and see what it did. Also, just a quick little tip. Sometimes Siri can get a bit impatient if the AI agent is taking a long time to perform the task. If it's complex, Siri can tell you that something went wrong when essentially it's just still waiting. So if that happens a lot, you can just tell it to get back to you, or tell it something while it's thinking. All right, so I've added a wait step here, and what I mean by this is I'll just test the workflow. Hey Siri, ask agent.
What's the text?
Tell me a joke. Thanks.
Of course.
Okay, so now the chat has ended and it's waiting for 10 seconds. I'll just add that manually, but it should open the shortcut app by itself right now. So as you can see.
Sure, here's a joke for you. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Enjoy.
Need anything else? If so, please say yes.
That was pretty bad, that joke, but yeah, as you can see, instead of waiting inside of the chat, it just ends the chat. So I told it thanks, and it just automatically opened the shortcut app once the webhook was finished. Just so you guys get a better understanding of what I mean, I'll ask it to tell me a joke now, and I'll not say anything to Siri while it's thinking, and it will bug out because it takes a long time. Hey Siri, ask agent.
What's the text?
Tell me a joke.
Something went wrong. Please try again.
Yeah, so as you can see, it responded to the webhook, but because Siri told me that something went wrong before it actually responded. It just bugged out and I don't get the answer. So, you know, you can see that here's a joke for you. Why did the scarecrow? Wow, interesting. It's the same joke as before, but yeah. Just so you can see it also in action, I'll tell it a complex task and I'll just tell it to respond to me later. So, hey Siri, ask agent.
What's the text?
Tell me the latest news about OpenAI right now, and also find a healthy recipe for dinner. I'm in the mood for pasta. Tell me later, thanks.
Okay.
Okay, now it's thinking. You know, it takes a long time, obviously, and it should respond through the shortcut.
OpenAI CEO Sam Altman turned down a huge bid for the company and launched a new model called O3 Mini. There's also competition heating up from a startup named DeepSeek. For dinner, try whole wheat pasta with spinach and cherry tomatoes. Just cook the pasta, saute copyright garlic and tomatoes, add spinach, and mix it all together. It's healthy and quick to make. Enjoy your meal.
Need anything else? If so, please say yes.
All right, so as you can see, it's, you know, not a flattering voice to listen to, but you know, it's not Siri reading it out loud, which is unfortunate because Siri is pretty awesome. But yeah, it's better than nothing, you know. So yeah, like I said, if you want to implement this yourself, you can just download both the blueprint and template down below for free in the description. If you found this helpful, consider doing all of that YouTube stuff, you know, liking, commenting, subscribing, whatever. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later.